Hey guys, and welcome. My name is Paradox, and welcome to a new series with me. As you can see, the world looks a bit different. We are playing a new mod. We are playing the Elder Kings mod. This is a mod a lot of people have asked me to play, and so I've decided to have a go at it, give something a bit different to the channel. It could be really fun. I've had a look around, and there's some really interesting Let's Plays we could do in the future. But as you guys may be able to tell, and maybe you know, this mod is based on the Elder Scrolls games. So the universe of the Elder Scrolls. And that's why I guess it's called Elder Kings. So as you can see, we're going to play a Let's Play in Skyrim. So we've all played Skyrim. I love Skyrim. It's one of my favorite games. So for the first Let's Play in the Elder Kings, I thought we'd start as Winterhold. Because I don't know why, in the games I always really enjoyed going to the Winterhold and that sort of area. I quite liked that area. A bit more than Whiterun, East March and all the other things like the Rift and stuff. So I wanted to start as Winterhold. We are King Grom. Cruel Sea. So our family is called Cruel Sea. I quite like the name as well. I think the sigil also looks quite nice. So I kind of like this. He's not the best character. Our stewardship's not very good. But we are reckless, deceitful, ruthless, and gregarious. So he's an interesting character. You know, he'll do anything to get what he wants, but he's very social with people. He's a Nord. Obviously, this character is a Nord, a descendant of the first humans, settlers in Tamriel. The harsh weather of their native land of Skyrim has given them an incredible resistance to cold, and we're a journeyman assassin. So as you can see already, they've made quite a few changes. This mod looks very big. There's a lot of things they've changed, a lot of things they've done. So I'm really interested to see what they've done. This first Let's Play is going to be kind of more of a test. I want to see if you guys enjoy this. If you guys do enjoy it, we'll see more Let's Plays in this. If you guys don't, well, maybe this will be the only one then. But it's kind of a test. Also for me to see the mechanics, because this is very different to the Game of Thrones and vanilla. A lot of new mechanics. So I want to try and see the mechanics and get used to them. That's why I've gone for Winterhold. I don't think it's an easy one, but you know, I'm a king. So that's easier than I could have done it. You know, I could have been a count somewhere. So I decided to go for a not too hard one, just so we can see the mechanics and see how we go. Future Let's Plays I've seen. I think an interesting one might be playing as the Orcs over here. There are 3 Orc lands here. Actually, there's 4 Orc provinces. So we could play as the Orcs in the future. As you can see, they've actually got Orc pictures. The Orcs look a bit weird. They haven't got Orc babies, but they look okay. They're good for, you know, obviously someone made this on their own. This is not obviously in the game, so they've done a good job. So in the future, we could play as Orcs. Also, I would love to play up here as the Frozen Horde. So this is like the, so we say zombies. The Draugr, I think you call it the undead. You know, obviously you fight them in Skyrim. They start off as their own kingdom up here. So you got Jun Ushka, the Ice King, Frostbeard. So I think that could be a really fun one in the future. We could, if people enjoy it, can come back and play as them and invade maybe Tamriel. Another one actually for me is the Argonians. I love the Argonians. They're my favorite factions. Sorry, not faction, they're my favorite race I normally play as. I've only played Skyrim and Oblivion, and I never finished Oblivion. So my knowledge of the lore and of the games in the Elder Scrolls series are not very good. Again, this is a test, but people kept asking me to play this. But my lore knowledge is not the best, which is why I'm glad this is set before Skyrim and the stuff like that. So that means I haven't got to maybe, I can kind of make our own history. This is obviously set when the world is in chaos, the emperor or something has died, so we'll see if a new emperor can form. Obviously we've got cultures. You can see here you have the Nords, Breton, which I think one of the games was set in Breton. Obviously with the Dunmer, Morrowind, one of the games was set in Morrowind, Imperial, and obviously you've got elves down here. The High Elves, I guess they're called. Maybe not called High Elves, but they're similar to the sort of idea of High Elves. The Altmer, and obviously you have here the Maulmer. I'm going to say people completely wrong. Orgnum. Yes, Orgnum. So I'm going to say people's names completely wrong. I apologize for that. I'm going to get some lore maybe wrong. I know that. But people wanted to see this. I'm going to try and stay away from lore. So don't worry too much about that. I don't want to annoy people with that. I know I get annoyed with that. But they've also actually added a land over here. So we have the land over here, which I literally know nothing about this land. I don't know anything about over here. But one thing I did notice is down here, we have some monkeys. So there's a race of humanoid monkeys called the Tang Mo, which I know nothing about them, but that also could be an interesting Let's Play in the future. So there's 4 Let's Plays I kind of want to do here. But yeah, I don't know anything about this land over here. If anyone does know about that, please tell me in the comment section. I would love to know. But I don't remember hearing about them in Skyrim or anything, which is not really a surprise. They're very far away. So let's get down to business then. Let's find out our position. So as we saw before, our King Agrom, he's only 18, so we're going to play as him for a long time. We need to get married. My heir is my sister, so that might be a problem. So we definitely need to get an heir. That's our first thing. Now, how many soldiers do we have? We have 723. Okay. We have a nice council there. Marshal, very good. Chancellor. Okay, the others seem okay. Laws, obviously. There might be some new laws, I guess. The King's Peace dictates upon whom vassals can declare war. Okay, so there's no King's Peace, there's internal or total. Okay, so our vassals, I guess, can declare war on anyone. Crown levy, we should probably increase that. Probably want more men. Is obligation to your vassals to provide men? Yeah, we probably want to increase that because they have no obligation. That would probably give me a lot more men. Meritocracy allows you to appoint the most skilled leaders to your center of the flanks. Okay, so fighting. Meritocracy leadership. Aristocratic. Okay. Title. Revocation is banned. I can't take away people's titles. Allowed or free. Okay. Interesting. This is quite interesting. There's a lot of new laws. Like I said, this is why I want to use this Let's Play as a test. This first one's more of a test for me to go for the new mechanics and you guys to see it. And then at the end of this Let's Play, we'll see what happens. And I'll see your feedback and stuff, and we'll use that for future ones if you do enjoy it. External inheritance. Okay. So yes and no. We can actually ban that. Slavery, outlawed. Feudal levies. Normal. Feudal taxation, city levies. Okay, this is kind of cool. Army training is organized. Professional. Disorganized. Well, keep it organized. Okay, the only thing I kind of want to change is this. That's the only thing I might want. Feudal vassal opinion, only lowered by 3. So that's not too bad. What is our vassal's opinion of me? Let's have a look. So basically one guy doesn't really like me. So I guess I could maybe hold a feast or something to make him like me, and then we can try that. Okay, that's probably my plan. Technology. It looks like this has technology. Obviously Game of Thrones does not. Our military here. We have our vassals. Yep, as you can see, they're not giving me many men. He's actually not giving me any. Okay. Yeah, so the law's obviously minus 35%. We have mercenaries, 60 gold for 600. Yeah, so you get, for every gold, you get, 10 men or something like that. So that's quite good. We have 81 gold. If I have 700, 600 is quite a lot of men. So this could be quite useful. Okay. And holy orders. Hagrad, vigilant of, okay, Knights of Iron. Okay. So obviously we are the 8 divines. But obviously we all believe in the true, one and only Talos. We must all pray as the mighty Talos. Even though I'm not sure Talos actually exists in this. This might actually be before Talos. I'm not sure actually. Like I say, my lore is very bad. But I don't think Talos is in this. We hold a great tournament. Okay, go on a pilgrimage. Okay. Open employment list. As you can see, there's a few new things here. Open minor title decisions. Okay, minor titles. Let's have a look. Potential candidates. Check minor title holders. Minor title auto sign. Okay. Interesting. Open edicts. Minimal crown levy. Okay. Issue an edict establishing minimum crown levy as a law of your realm. Okay. Okay, so this is when we do the laws. That's kind of cool. It's a cool way to do it. Seek a loan. Okay, can try and get a loan from someone. Does not have wealth of at least 1,000. Path of the Divines. Undertake the pilgrimage known as the Path of the Divines. The pilgrimage will take you across a great distance and will call you away from court for many months. During these months, you will visit each of the way shrines of the divines to meditate or give offerings to each of them in exchange for special blessings. That's kind of cool. Okay. Make an offering, your local temple to the divines. Okay, lose 15 gold, gain 10 favor. Okay, so piety is favor. Okay, that's good to know. Let's check these things then. Okay. Yep, everything else looks normal. Just to make sure I know the names. Display Dragonborn. So at the moment, the Dragonborn is no one. The known past Dragonborns are Empress Alyssa, the Saint of Cyrodiilic Empire. Yep, so obviously they're used... And she's a lowborn. Okay. Amulet of Kings. Yeah, so in this as well as lots of special artifacts you can get, which is kind of interesting as well. Tyrant, Chaste. Okay, Amulet of Kings. The Amulet of Kings is a pendant traditionally worn by the ruling Emperor of Cyrodiil. In the center of the amulet is a Chim El Adabel, also known as the Red Diamond. Okay. Feum Fuzdora. Dragonborn. Okay, so as you can see, they've got lots of interesting things here. You can see dragon blood. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's get off that. 161. Wow. Nibinian. Do they live older than most people? I'm not sure how old people get in the Elder Scrolls, actually, now I think about it. Okay, so we've got military intrigue, looked at that. Factions and religion. So the 8 divines faith. Okay, good to know. So that's kind of what we have. Let's look at our people around us then. So we got Halfbinger. They're quite a strong one around us. He's a king. He has 900 men. Okay. Yeah, I have about 800 maybe. So we probably, even though it said I had 700, oh well, doesn't matter. We probably shouldn't attack him then. Probably best if I don't attack him. Hijalmarch. Like I said, I'm going to say these names completely wrong. I do apologize. 318, okay, so we shouldn't worry about her too much. Skyborn is next to us. Okay, so 500. We could expand into this one or Skyborn. Whiterun. Everyone loves Whiterun usually. God Hater. Okay. How many men do you have? 699. Okay. And how many men do you have? 700? That's quite a lot of men for such a small place. He has more men than I do. Grey Winter. 851 men. He's more men than me as well. He's got these 3. And then we have Eastmarch. Queen Freydis. The Flamehair. Do like the name. The name's good. Flamehair. 1,000 men. Okay, we should probably make an alliance with you. And the Rift. Has 1,000 as well. Okay, so Eastmarch and the Rift, I do not want to mess with. At the moment, Whiterun is the weakest. So maybe I should expand into Whiterun. But then again, these two are I'm in a pretty bad position. We have ducal claims on these 3 places. Okay, don't really want to attack any of them. Pick an ambition. So as you can see here, there's new ambitions here. We have undertake a pilgrimage. Obtain an artifact. Okay, so we can actually get an artifact maybe. Okay, make a friend. Reign for 20 years. Fall in love. I think get married, yeah, because we're going to do that first, yeah. Vassal inheritance. Ruler unmarried. 2 titles. Duchy of Ironbind. And a Duchy of Sarthul. Title loss and succession. And new important decisions. Okay, so do we have Gavelkind? Yeah, the inheritance is Gavelkind. So I need to get married. That's the first thing. So let's look for an alliance. Not Haffinger. I want to make an alliance with one of you two, probably. Let's have a look here. Queen Freydis. We need to marry a girl. So she's married. And so she. Okay, you're probably going to have your son. Okay, that's not good. How about the Rift then? So Jorga. Actually, let's check out these characters then. So we have Queen Freydis, Flamehair. She's a charitable, slothful, chaste, and just. Seems like a good woman. No wonder she has so many soldiers. King Caltha of the Rift, Jonga. He has diligent, proud, cruel, tyrant, companion bloodline. So, okay, what's the companion bloodline? The 500 companions were the original Atmarin warriors that sailed from the frozen lands to visit swift, bloody vengeance upon the Falmer for the Night of Tears, when a group of snow elves massacred a fledgling at Moran settlement in Skyrim. Ysgramor led the 500 companions and eventually established Skyrim and the Nordic Empire. Many of the bloodlines of these 500 companions have long since died out, but a few remain to this day, and this person belongs to that storied group. Okay, so Jorga is, I guess, a dynasty from that group. Okay, interesting. Oh, your daughters. He's married. I'm sorry, she's married. How about your sister? Oh, she's actually married to one of my father. Ooh. Okay. And she's also married. Okay, so we can't marry them. Okay, Haffinger or Whiterun. Let's go for you then. No daughters or anything. God damn. Oh, here's a daughter. We could marry her. Cursebraid. Interesting name. Honest, fashionable, arbitrary, tyrant. Cursebraid. That's quite a good name. So we could marry your granddaughter. We'd get no alliance, but... oh, and they'd say no. Okay, fine. Fine. How about Whiterun then? We marry the weakest one then. He has only a son. He has a sister who's not married, 21. Okay, she's strange, a slob, trusting, and brave. Brave's good. How about we marry her? And they'd say yes. Perfect. And that would give us an alliance. Perfect. Okay. What are you like then, God hater? You are craven, kind, slob, and just. Okay. So he's just and kind, but he's a bit craven. He doesn't want to do stuff. He's a bit of a slob. Let's marry her, though. We need an alliance, and she can give us children. We have to get children. So this is done. Okay. And done. So we're going to increase time now. Like I say, I have not really played much of this mod. I played this mod once, but it's been a long time. So things have probably changed a lot. And I can't even remember. The Interregnum. The Interregnum, like I say, I'm going to say these names wrong. It is the 450th year of the Second Era, and almost a quarter of a century since the last potentate, oh, God's sake, of the Empire was assassinated with his heirs to the last sort of emperor. The lords of Tamriel have descended into petty, squabbling kingdoms, each vying for their own little piece of what once was. Though there are others with greater designs who look to the future, to the Ruby Throne, or perhaps to an empire of their own. Let the tale of Tamriel unfold. So this allows us to tell our own tale of Tamriel, because the last emperors died long ago. So everyone, as you can see, is in their squabbling kingdoms. Apart from Morrowind. Morrowind's doing quite well. It's basically one big kingdom. 103 years old. House Indoril. So there's a house there, obviously, for, I guess I like Dark Elves, you could call them. The Dunmer. I like that they're not called Dark Elves and High Elves and stuff. They've actually given them their own names. I like that when fantasy does that. Okay. I now have the Lover Birth Sign. Okay, the Lover Birth Sign. What does this do? It gives me intrigue, fertility, attraction, opinion. Okay. The lover shall sweeten my journey as I confront my fate. As a worshipper of the divines, I can choose to place one of the Aedra above all others in my worship, declaring them to be my patron deity. I want Talos. We all want Talos, but I don't think he's here. Dragon god of time. Okay, first among the divines. Okay, gives me monthly piety. My aim in this is probably going to be to form Skyrim, form the Nordic Empire, and we'll see what happens from there. Arcade, the god of life and death. That could be a fun one. Health. Increase, that's good. Goddess of beauty. Monthly character favor. Okay, attraction, we probably don't need that. Next page, goddess of wisdom and logic. This my guy thinks about logic. Now, my guy's reckless, ruthless, and gregarious. Maybe he doesn't think nature and the reigns. Nope. Love and family. Nope. Mercy and justice, labor and commerce. Okay. Let's go with life and death. I think he's an arcade god of life and death. He'll give us health. Okay. So we've gone for the god of life and death. Honor the earth, its creatures and the spirits, living and dead. Guard and tend the bounties of the mortal world. And do not profane the spirits of the dead. Arcade, the mortal's god, is now my patron. Excellent. So it gives me some piety. My family is important to me. So let's check my family. We have living members, 3. Only us 3, me and my sisters. I get married, my family grows. King Grom and King Grom have gotten married. We can collect a royal duty, or well, I guess we need prestige. We don't have much prestige. It's only 5 gold. Let's go for prestige. Yep. I'm not very good as well with the months here. I don't really know the months very well. So we've gotten married, so we need a new ambition. Have a son, I guess. Yep, let's go have a son. So there we go, we've married her. That gives me an alliance.